yesterday I have a little bit of time to waste. Allah forgive me.
Astaghfirullah.
I watched TV.
والعسر
I watched.
إن الإنسان
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to
Salam.
Basic Series Podcast. We are back again after a very long break.
Very long.
And we have new episodes every Friday.
Yes. We are Basic Series. We do podcasts and YouTube videos. You guys can follow us on YouTube and it's called Basic Series. Instagram is basicseries.au. And you're probably listening to us on Spotify and a bit of Hadi's phone going ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, probably. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I put an airplane mode.
You know, in one of the mosques, right? They said whoever phone ring, put $10 in the donation box.
That sounds like
there
a
was
plan.
two ring, was it?
It was $3.
Yeah.
$30, yeah.
$30.
Yeah, $30.
I give it
Put
to
in
my
Basic
wife.
Series. $30 to Basic Series donation box.
So yeah, Alhamdulillah. So we're in a new season, new workflow. So we share you guys, and we are providing Islamic education at the
Yep.
comfort of your home, inshallah.
Mhm.
So we heard a lot of feedback saying about wanting to know about Prophet stories and how they are relevant to us in the current day, and knowing all these current affairs of wars and all these movements around the world. So we want to know whether these stories of 3,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, are they still applicable to our daily life?
Or is it like relatable? Like nowadays people are like, oh, I can relate to that.
Yeah, absolutely. The stories of the prophets always relevant to current and also futures.
Yeah.
What we're going to happen in the future. And I think if you want to talk about the story of the prophets, one of the best book that we can refer to is the book of Abu Hassan Ali An-Nadwi. He wrote very interesting, very basic, the Qisas al-Nabiyin, the story of the prophets. And I have a book in front of me here, which is it's a Qisas al-Nabiyin in Arabic. So
Who's
we're going to be having some
translate?
fun here. I will read through the books in Arabic, and you guys are going to figure out them yourself.
I can do it in Spanish.
Spanish. Reese is very, very, you know.
I'm just excited to hear about the stories, you know. I'm just
All right.
increasing my iman.
Yeah, wow. Mashallah. All right. So I think from this book we start the story of Prophet Ibrahim A.S. Since we are in the month of Zul Hijjah, the month of those who judge that perform pilgrimage. So it's a good start for us with reading the book of Qisas al-Nabiyin and then the Prophet Ibrahim A.S. So what you guys reckon?
I mean,
Oh.
it's I think it's pretty good
Yeah.
to start off.
Right, let's
Yeah.
do this. So Prophet Ibrahim, before we go through the Arabic text, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, he is the Ulul Azmi.
What does that mean?
Ulul Azmi is in our lingo is he's one of the elite prophets. There are 5 Ulul Azmi, which is Nabi Nuh alayhi salam, Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, Nabi Musa alayhi salam, Nabi Isa, and our beloved Prophet Muhammad
Is
sallallahu
that the reason why you
Sallallahu alayhi
choose your two sons named Noah and Isa?
Well, probably. I just take the easiest how to spell, you know. And
Spell
three
and
letters,
write,
three
right?
letters,
Three letters.
easy to spell, yeah. So yeah, Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, and they all called Ul Azmi because the way that they undergo the test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because Allah give them a really great test
Yeah, and they
facing the
pass.
ummah,
Yeah.
and then also the test that they have been undergoing.
Yeah.
It's really, really great from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they pass all those tests.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So that's why they we call the elites the Ulul Azmi. So Nabi Ibrahim is one of them, and his nickname Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam is Khalilullah.
What does that mean?
Khalilullah means the best friends of Allah.
Oh wow.
Wait, I thought Prophet Muhammad is also the best man.
The Prophet Muhammad is Habibullah,
Habibullah,
beloved of Allah. So it's
Whoa.
different. Prophet Muhammad is beloved, and best friend is totally different things. Like you have your wife, you have your good mates. So two different things, right? So Nabi
So-
Ibrahim is a Khalilullah.
So Prophet Muhammad, if he's the beloved, he would also know what Nabi Ibrahim his whatever he's doing with Allah and everything,
Yes, that's for sure. Yeah, Nabi Ibrahim, yeah.
connections and everything.
Yes, true. So yeah, Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was born in Babylon, all right, in Babylon, and that time they are under the government of Namrud, that they all idols worshippers. So during the time
Oh,
of Prophet
okay, yeah,
Ibrahim
yeah.
alayhi salam.
Yeah.
So the whole environment, the whole village, they're all worshipping idols.
Yeah. So it's
what
like
happened? What happened to the prophet before Nabi Ibrahim?
yeah.
Like, were they?
So this happened. This has been happening a very long time, whereby it's been go astray from worshipping Allah and then worshipping those people that have passed away, and then they carve the statue, the
I
idols of
think
those people.
I've read somewhere in the Quran it says about carving. They actually craft the forefather, like for the virtues that they have done, and then when the grandkids born, they say, "Oh, that's your god."
They start to they thought that that's the god, and that's where all the idol worshippers started.
Was there like a prophet that like came into that time before Prophet Ibrahim, or was he just assigned to it kind of thing?
I think
Because that's interesting.
I think we should recap the song.
recap the 25 Rasul song.
You boys.
I'm here for the story, man.
Reese was like, "Don't put me on the spot."
I think it goes like Adam, Idris, Nuh, Hud, Soleh, Ibrahim.
Soleh.
Soleh. Okay, let's start there.
So there you go, Soleh.
Soleh,
So-
Nabi Soleh.
Yeah, so Nabi
Wow.
Ibrahim alayhi salam, so he lived in that kind of environment where
Yeah.
people all worshipping idols. So let's go through with this. And Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, he's been given an intelligence. So he's
Oh, wow.
very intelligent. So let's go through this quick chapter. We call it Ba'ul Asnam, the seller of the idols. All right. So here we go. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Man kasar al asnam. Can you translate for us, please?
Man Qasal Asnam.
Yeah.
Man,
Who broke the idols?
okay.
Okay. So that's
Who broke
that's the
the
chapter.
idols?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So قبل أيام كثيرة جدا.
a lot. Kasira?
Kasirah means a lot. Yeah.
lot,
Kasirah. Jiddan is very. So it is many
Like a
years
generous.
ago. Many
Oh,
years
okay.
ago.
Yeah.
Right. many years ago.
Wait, I'm just.
You're very confident. I like that. I like that.
Okay. Many days ago. كان في قرية رجل مشهور جدا.
Mashhur.
Famous.
Famous.
My last
Yeah,
name.
So there's a village. This man is a very famous guy.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
وكان اسم هذا الرجل آزار. So this man, his
Yeah.
name is Azar.
Is he a good man or?
Okay, he is a good man or
Sounds,
not?
sounds similar to Ashar.
Yeah.
No, this is Azar.
How do you spell it, brother? Idea?
It's A. This is in
Yeah.
Arabic, so I just try and
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
English one. So A-Z-A-R. If that's how you want
Okay.
to write it. So
Alright.
his name is Azar. Whether he's good or not,
We
is
gotta
what he
pay
said.
attention.
وكان آزار يبيع الأصنام. So he sells idols.
Okay, don't name your kids.
Oh, wow.
But then
Straight no.
he didn't know, right? Back then, like it's a
Yeah.
wrongdoing. Like so.
No, he knows. So because
he
he
knows.
sell it. So here we go.
Oh, okay.
وكان في هذه القرية بيت كبير جدا.
Yeah.
In this village, there's house, a very big house.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's in this big house? وكان في هذا البيت الأصنام. So in this house, there's idols. أصنام كثيرة جدا. A lot of idols in the house.
So each corner of the house has idols. That
Yes.
is so creepy. Like walking to a house filled with like statues and everything.
What's that thing? Charlie.
Yeah, the
Oh,
dolls.
This is the movie, Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Hey, talking about that,
scary.
yesterday I have a little bit of time to waste. May Allah forgive me.
Astaghfirullah.
I watched TV.
والعسر
I watched
إن الإنسان
I watched Oasis Warna, if not mistaken.
Have I-
But all
okay.
those are Islamic program.
Okay.
So in between there's advertisement,
Yeah.
and they advertise a creepy story, haunted movie,
Yeah.
a ghost
Horror,
movie,
horror.
movie. And I start to realize, because it's been a long time I'm not watching TV, so I
Yeah.
start to realize that watching horror movie these days they make it so real.
Yeah, like people
Mashallah.
believe in it kind of
The,
thing.
the whole acting is so real,
Oh my
and
god.
it's like
The medicine would be
I myself
Yasin.
scared. So yeah, like what she said that just now, in the house full of asnam, you can just imagine
Yeah.
how creepy it's gonna be.
Oh wow.
But during that time, because they believe in it,
It's normal.
it's
Yeah.
something that they think is very honorable, and they worship those idols, right?
Yeah.
So, and then wakana nasu yasjuduna li hadhil asnam, and the
Nas,
people, yes, the people in that village yasjuduna li hadhil asnam. What's yasjuduna? Anybody know?
Yes,
Sujud?
Yes,
Oh.
come from the word sajada.
So like they
Sujud.
bow down.
They prostrate
Yeah,
onto
prostrate.
these
Yeah.
asnam, these idols. So wakana azaru. So now who you asking whether Azar know or not?
Yeah.
Azaru yasjudu li hazil asnam. So Azar, he also worship onto this asnam.
Oh,
So he
wow.
knows. So he sell
Yeah.
it. At the same time, he knows that this is he doing this.
It's
Easy
like he's
money,
putting-
is it? Easy
yeah.
money.
Probably that time because everyone worshiping idols, they are good money.
And good
fast
influence
cash.
as well.
Fast
Yeah.
cash.
Yeah.
No tax.
Wakana azaru ya'budu hazihil asnam. This is even worse. Prostrate one thing, but this time
Worshipping.
ya'budu.
Ya budu.
That means
Like the Al-Fatihah ya budu. Pray.
he worship
Yeah, worship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hazihil asnam. He worship to the asnam. In the Al-Fatihah that you mentioned, Iyyaka na'budu, for all of us. When we recite Al-Fatihah, Iyyaka na'budu, to who? To you, ya Allah.
Yeah.
We worship, na'budu. All of us worship. But for Azar, he ya'budu. He worship hazihil asnam. He worship the idols.
Oh, wow.
So this is the first chapter by Al-Asnam, the seller of Asnam. Who is the person's name?
Azar.
Azar.
Yeah.
So Azar.
Sadaqallahul azim.
So so this is the first chapter of Nabi Ibrahim in this book of
Yeah.
Nabi Qissatul Nabiyyin. The Bai' al-Asnam, the person who sells the idols, his name is Azar.
That might have been like a very tough thing to do. Like, imagine going into a state or a place where everyone's worshipping idols, and you're like, "Hang on, this is not right." So
What was going through in
yeah,
Nabi Ibrahim's mind? Like, was he
Yeah.
was he like overwhelmed or like
persuaded by all these people around him?
yeah,
Yeah, so the thing is when Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he start to seeing all this at the age of 7 years old,
oh wow,
and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him the intelligence to be able to understand and see what's going on around him. To
Yeah.
him, it's clearly doesn't make sense.
yeah,
So that's why it's a logic. It's simply
Yeah.
logic when you look at someone that
yeah,
worship onto idols that doesn't move, doesn't do anything.
yeah,
To
and he was
Nabi-
like man crafted as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
to Nabi Ibrahim, that doesn't make sense.
Is it like a culture thing that having to worship idols, like because there wasn't any Islam?
Like there was no religion.
Yeah,
or,
that's
So
right. Like what just now Hadi was saying, that because of the previous people, they start to carve
Yeah.
righteous people during
Yeah.
that time, and then their children don't know anything about it, and then suddenly
they just passed on generations.
passed on
to
generation, and it
generations,
becomes a tradition.
I just wonder, like at the bottom of the idols, was there the word Azar, like Andy from Toy Story?
Oh, it's a name of the owners, is it? Well, I don't know, because I think you could. That's Andy is a small toys, right? But this Azar is a big
Yeah.
idols, and when Azar carve all these idols, a big idols, something that they got
Yeah.
it's not something they write down underneath the foot, but the idols the Azar carve have a different sizes
Oh wow.
Yeah.
One for the home, one for the.
to fill up in the
It's
that
like
house.
buy 3 get 1 free or something.
Yeah. some days they have got promotion.
So that situation that Nabi Ibrahim didn't have well, did he have any good support, or like
Or was he like by himself? Because it's at the age of 7. Like, how was his parents like?
Yeah,
Because
so
I feel like he's the only one.
yeah, because Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, he's been given the hidayah and
Okay.
the highest level of iman and believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He did not get any distraction. He did not get influence with his surrounding. So this is
Oh,
also the good
wow.
thing about having a good company, right?
Yeah.
So if you are in a very bad environment and
Yeah.
you feel the negativity, the best
Yeah.
thing is to do is to go to the positive vibes of good company.
What about cutting it off?
Well, you see, the cutting it off, you have to be more what do you call it, hikmah. You cannot
Yeah.
simply like just
Just
leave
do it
the-
out of the blue.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
I want to bring you to a idea that I had a thought today before we come out to this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if we were just thrown into the ocean,
Yeah.
and we're not fish where we can swim.
Like we don't have the capacity.
To
Like
swim
it's,
all like the whole day.
Yeah.
But we are like we've been thrown to a situation that is bad for us because we can get drowned after 8 hours if you're swimming. So we still have to like try our best to like swim and go to the shore.
It's like moving forward.
Yeah, we
just
still have
to
to
survive.
do it. Yeah, we cannot let the bad vibe
Destroy us.
enter you and then
Yeah.
you get drowned.
Get
So you still have to like try your best to, because the you can't control the surrounding. You can't control the water to be.
You can control the flow, and you trying to
You
get
can
out.
control your
Yeah.
mind
Yeah.
to swim out from that situation.
This is good
Yeah, I mean I don't know
Analysis.
analogy.
analogy.
Yeah, there you go.
Analogy. So
Yeah,
where do we
yeah.
swim to? Rottnest Island or?
I mean just
Penguin
I mean,
Island, you don't have to swim. Penguin
walk.
Island, just walk.
Oh wow, mashallah.
That's what I was told.
It's Nabi Isa.
I'll float, you know. So
Yeah.
I should be alright.
Inshallah.
I'm not a swimmer, so I'm born diver. So the moment you throw me in the water, straight with drown. But having said that, so having good company is very important in our social life, day-to-day life as well. To look around, especially right, if you want to be a good company, especially for all of us in Basic Series and all one who listening to us at the moment, be the person or be a company that when someone look at you, someone join you, they remember Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. When they see you, they straight away thinking of doing some good things. I have experienced this before, right? So I just being lead this prayer in the mosque or lead a prayer in some occasion in people's house, and when they invited me, and then when I sit down, when I'm sitting down and someone just join me, out of nowhere they say they start to think about, thanks for doing that. It make me remember of Allah. Make me to feel want to do something good, something that is beneficial. So I think it's very a very important role for all of us in Basic Series and whoever's out there. If you want to be a good company, be a company that make people remembering Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala.
And have good intentions as well. Like
Definitely. Yeah. So so that's what happened to Nabi Ibrahim A.S. He did not get distracted. He did not get
He just keeps swimming.
Yeah, he just kept swimming and believe, because the thing is he got good belief in Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Are we continue with the next one or just
No, I think we're gonna do that next episode.
Next episode,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
We're just getting started. I was like,
Yeah, it's good.
It's okay.
Yep.
I
I think it's a good.
Yeah,
we have
that's
already
a good
done
start.
70 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
yeah.
So any
So stay tuned with the next episode of Qisasul Anbiya, or the story of the prophets.
Yep.
Just watch on this space.
Yes. Hope you all enjoyed our episode. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, watch our podcast video on YouTube, and listen to us on Spotify. If you find this beneficial to others, do share to them, inshallah. See you guys next Friday, inshallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
يا ربنا اعترفنا بأننا اقترفنا وأننا أسرفنا على لظى أشرفنا فتب علينا توبة تغسل كل حوبة واستر لنا العورات وآمن الروعات واغفر لوالدينا ربي ومولودينا والأهل والإخوان وسائر الخلان وكل ذي محبة أو جيرة أو صحبة والمسلمين أجمع آمين ربي فاسمع فضلا وجودا منا لا باكتساب منا بالمصطفى الرسول نهضى بكل سول صلى وسلم ربي عليه عند الحب وآله والصحب عداد السحب والحمد لله في البدء والتناهي آمين.